In this video, I would like to show you how to find a particular solution using separation of variable. We have a differential equation. The first step is to find a general solution first. So general solution means there is a constant c in the solution, and then we will use the initial condition, plug in the x, plug in the y to solve for c, and then plug in the c back into the general solution to write the particular solution. So let's start. So the first step is I am going to subtract y times x plus 1 on both sides. So I have y prime equals to negative y times x plus 1, and then we change the y prime to dy dx. That is equals to negative y times x plus 1, and then I will move the dx to the other side, so just multiply dx on both sides, so that means you are moving the dx to the right hand side. So we have dy equals to negative y x plus 1 and then times dx, so that means we will have to move the y to the other side, so simply divide both sides by y, so y goes to the other side. You have 1 over y dy, that is equals to negative x plus 1 dx, and then you integrate both sides because the separation of variable is done. So which line is for the separation of variable? So these three lines is for the separation of variable. So these four lines, they are for separation of variables. All right, and then we integrate both sides. So integral, the integral of 1 over y dy is ln absolute value of y. So we have ln absolute value of y, and then equals to, so you can take the negative 1 out. So negative 1, the integral of x is 1/2 x squared. The integral of 1 is x, and then we add a c to it. So what is the base of ln? The base of ln is equals to e, because we have to take the y out of the ln, so we have to mention that the base of ln is e. So there is one thing that we will have to review right here. So you have ln1. How about this? ln1 equals to 0. So why is ln1 equals to 0? Because the base of ln is e, so we have e to the 0 power. That is equals to 1. So that means the next step, you will have to take the base e, so the base e, and then raise to the entire power. So let's fill out the rest. So we have y equals to e, and then raise to the entire power, negative 1/2 x squared plus x, and then plus c. So there is a c in there, and then we will have to mention the next step. So the next step is, still remember this, so let's put a note in here. So the note is you have x squared times x to the 5th. So in this case, you multiply the power because they have the same base. So this is x2 plus 5. And then how about e squared times e to the 10? That is equals to e to the 2 plus 10. So in here, we have e to the x and then times e to the c. So let's write that down. So this is y equals to e to the negative 1/2 x squared plus x, and then we multiply e to the c, and then I am going to mention that every single time. In differential equation, a constant is just a constant. It doesn't matter how you express the constant. So a constant is just a constant, and doesn't matter how you express it. So what does that mean? That means e to the c is just a big C. Okay, and then now we can proceed to write the general solution. So let me bring the word up to this line. So the general solution is y equals to e to the, actually we have a c right there, right? So I will pick the c on the front. So e to the negative 1/2 x squared plus x, and then this is my general solution. So let's box this and then label that general solution. And be careful with the wording. They don't say find the general solution, they say find a general solution, because we don't know C yet. So if you know what C is, then you can say find the general solution, because the find D is to be specific, but I don't know what the C is. C can be any number depending on the initial value. That's why the problem always says find a general solution. It's not find the general solution. And then we can proceed to the particular solution. So for particular solution, we can move up. So the initial condition, they have y parenthesis negative 2 equals to 1. So that is y of negative 2 equals to 1. Simply speaking, when x is equals to negative 2, y is equals to 1, and then we plug this into the general solution and then solve for C. All right, let's do the plug-in. Y is equals to 1. So do you see the general solution? We have y equals to C, e, and then negative 1/2 x squared plus x, right? Y is equals to 1. C is to be solved. And then e to the negative 1/2 x squared. The square of negative 2 is equals to 4. And then you plus a negative 2. That means you subtract 2. So in the exponent, we have 2 minus 2 that is equals to 0. So 1 times equals to c times e to the 0 power, which is equals to 1. So therefore, we have 1 equals to c. So the constant is over there. And then you write the particular solution, that is y equals to 1 times e to the negative 1/2 x squared plus x. And then that's it. That is your particular solution. So let's label that. This is particular. Okay. Solution. Alright, so now the problem is finished. So that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful and clear, share the video for me. Like the video, click the subscribe button if you're on your way out. Appreciate for your help and support. I will catch you all in the next lesson.